Hello, my name is Robert Doble from Finning UK, and I'm here today to talk about Caterpillar's range of telescopic handlers. Caterpillar do a range of telescopic handlers ranging from lift heights of 5.5 metres all the way to 17.5 metres, very high lift height. Specifically today we're going to walk around this telehandler here. This is a TH414, and what the numbers mean, it's a TH telehandler. The four numbers, nominal 4 tonnes lift capacity. The actual maximum capacity of this machine is 3.7 tonnes, and the last two digits are the lift height, 14 metres. So it's a 14 metre lift height, 3.7 tonne telescopic handler. At the front here of the machine, the cylinders on these machines are protected. Nice wide stabilisers give a good, stable, safe platform to work on. Behind the stabiliser package at the front of the machine, on all of the CAT high lift telehandlers, you have chassis levelling cylinder. So if you're perhaps picking up a pallet from some uneven ground, equally if you're placing without bringing the machine right onto its stabilisers, you can get the machine level and do the job you need to do. The CAT TH414 is a 3-stage boom telehandler. All 3 sections of the boom are extended using a single hydraulic cylinder mounted inside the centre of the boom, in combination with a chain which makes all 3 sections of the boom extend sequentially. Using this system keeps the structure very light, so maximising the machine's lift capacity, also makes the machine very quick in operation, which gives improved productivity on site. At the front of the boom assembly, on the inner boom, you have this heavy duty boom nose. Great big thick pieces of sheet steel in there to make it very, very strong and robust, very durable. It's also specifically angled to give you maximum reach whatever lift height the machine's working at. That moves down to the Caterpillar IT coupler, designed to pick up the whole range of Caterpillar work tools. Telescopic handlers are versatile machines. They'll do a lot of different work on a site, so end up having a lot of different work tools. The primary use of telescopic handlers is to move palletised loads, so you will always see, or not far away from the machine, there will always be a set of forks which always travel with the machine. Caterpillar IT coupler mounted fork carriage on this machine, so it's a fork frame. It integrates the pair of forks. It also has a fully integrated load guard which stops any material on the pallets, if it becomes loose, falling over the back of the carriage and landing on the machine. And also on this machine we've put a set of fork retention guards for travelling on the highway. It keeps the forks up and safe out of the way. The whole range of CAT telescopic handlers is fitted with heavy duty axles to give you long life, excellent durability for the whole life of the machine. Underneath the engine cover here we have a Caterpillar C4.4 engine mounted onto a transmission with drive shafts feeding front and rear, and then we also have a much larger coolant pack than on probably previous generations of telescopic handler. Combined cooling system with engine cooling and then hydraulic and transmission cooler mounted right next to it there. By moving the cooling package on the machine to the rear of the engine cover, what we've done is move the air intakes here and here into an area where we get cleaner air away from the working end of the machine. At the back of the cab here we have both of the main machine tanks. What's really good on the new machines is you have 2 sight glasses to see whether the hydraulic tank's full. So any operator just glancing at the machine can quickly see whether he's got enough hydraulic oil in that tank. Down at the bottom, another plastic tank, a fuel tank, both protected by a steel underbelly guard there. I want to show you the mud guards on this machine, but they do exactly what they're supposed to do. They stop any mud flicking up, they're wide enough to cover the tyre, they turn with the wheel. For the operator, he can see exactly which direction each wheel's turning, and also for people working around the machine, they can see which way the machine's likely to move if the driver takes off. Okay, we've got a nice comfortable seat, lots of suspension, good adjustments front and aft to get yourself exactly in the right place to work. Also loosen off, adjust the steering angle, get it exactly the right place for the working day. To operate this machine, very simple to drive. Simply on this lever here, forward reverse shuttle, push it forward to go forward, push it backwards to go backwards, back in the centre for neutral. To change gear, very simply, 1, 2, 3, 4, just takes you straight through the gears. Extremely simple machine to manoeuvre around site. Around the dashboard here, I've got controls for things like the lights and the wipers on a lot of the screens around the cab. Moving over to the right hand side, I've got a visual display unit with lots of information. I've got the fuel gauge, I've got the temperature gauge there. I've also got a digital display which gives me a lot of different information about the machine. One unique feature, I've not seen this on another brand of telescopic handler before, is the boom angle indicator. On this machine, it's digital. Really nice feature, allows the operator to see exactly where the boom is. He can be very, very accurate in what he's doing when he's actually placing some material at height. Also on the right hand side, I've got a set of controls here. There's things like steering, bucket mode, and I have a transport mode which isolates the hydraulic joystick. If I move over up here on the right hand side, I have the load moment indicator. This gives me a good indication of machine stability. This indicator is mounted up high here. The reason for that is whether you're looking up high or whether you're driving around side, you've always got that in your eye line, so you'll always catch it if it starts to go off and then take some remedial action very, very quickly. This machine has load sensing hydraulics like most Caterpillar machines. Load sensing hydraulics means it pumps hydraulic oil when you need it. If you don't need hydraulic oil, it doesn't pump, so it keeps the machine cool and saves your fuel. Whichever combination of functions you're using, you will get exactly what you request with that joystick, so it's a nice, precise instrument. Also on this joystick, there's a button. What that does is turn the boom controller into a controller for the stabiliser legs. So I hold that button, by moving it to the left, it moves the left stabiliser, by moving it to the right, it moves the right stabiliser. If I keep it in the centre, it moves both stabilisers up and down exactly at the same time. Really nice feature on this machine. We've now set the machine up as a mobile elevated work platform. Same basic telehandler that we started with, the TH414, fit the platform on it, and all of a sudden it becomes a totally new machine. And of course you're still using all the lift height and reach of that TH414, so it'll take you all the way up to 14 metres and it'll take you all the way out to just about 9 metres reach, so pretty useful platform.